Fine. So in Java, there is an inbuilt class for string functions, and whenever you want to access the functions of string, then what you can do, you can create an object of string class, or simply you can assign the string value to a string reference variable. So there are two ways. Either you can do it using by creating the object, or simply you can assign any string value. Right? So now first let me just share my screen, and then we will start discussing on various string functions. Yeah, so now what we will do, let me just create one new file, which is let's say demo string functions.
सर स्क्रीन नहीं दिख रही.
Is it so?
दिख रही है सर.
ना सर
ना सर आवे.
दिख रही है.
Yeah, so I think it should be visible. Otherwise, you can check your internet connection. There could be problem from your end. I hope it is visible to everyone.
Yes sir.
Okay, great. So I have created one separate file for all these string functions, and let me define main method here. Now, as I said, see, yesterday only we were discussing this one. Fine. Like many of you guys have said that string is a collection of characters. Few of you guys were saying that it's a data type. Few of you were saying that it's a class. So the answer is string is an inbuilt class which is defined in Java, and it is a part of java.lang package. Inside this class there will be many methods which are very useful, and today only we are going to discuss most of the methods. Now there are various ways to assign the string value to any string variable. So what you can do, either you can create a character array like this. See, I have created a character array where you can see here individual characters are there, and if I pass that
Sir?
array here, yes.
वो स्मिथ को अंदर ले लीजिए ना.
Okay, but I am, yeah, now I got. Yeah, so now here what I have done, I have created one character array, and you can see individual characters are there. So either you can pass this array name, and yesterday only we were discussing that whenever we pass array name, then always it gives the base address. Fine. For any array, if I give the array name as a parameter, then it will always refer the base address. So yesterday we were discussing that, let's say I want to store these 4 characters, then all of these characters will occupy the memory. And for this array, the starting address, let's say it is 1000. So A will be located at 1000, then let's say at 1001 B will be located, then C, and then D. But whenever you pass C, which is name of the array, it means you are giving the base address. Is it fine? Yesterday only we were discussing this, if you remember.
सॉरी सर बट स्मिथ कह रहा है वो अभी भी नहीं आ पा रहा है. वो ज्वाइन पे ही अटका हुआ है करके.
I have already added him. I don't know why. Again, see, again I'm getting the request. Yes, now I think he's added. Smith, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, now I am there.
Okay, great. So here, see what I have done. I have passed this array name. So this is one way. You can do like this also. Whenever you create a character array, and if you pass array name while creating object of C, then also it will form the entire string. So all the characters will be clubbed together, and whenever you will try to print the value of S, I mean object of string, then you will get this string which is ABCD. And so this is one way. Second way is while creating object itself, you can pass the entire string as a parameter. So this is what I have done. String S1 is equal to new string, and then as a parameter I have given welcome. This is second way. If I want to go with static values, then I can directly give the string value here as a parameter. And the third way is you can assign the value without creating the object also, like this. Let's say welcome. So all of these are the correct way to display the string. Either you create an array, pass the array as a parameter, or pass the entire string as a parameter while creating object, or simply assign the string value to string object. S2 is also a kind of a string reference variable. So there are three ways. Using any of the way you can define the string. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now let me just demonstrate the things which we have discussed. So what we have done, I'm saying that you can create a string like this. Let's say I'm creating an object of string s1 equal to new string, and while creating an object, let's say I'm passing any value, welcome. And now if I try to print the value of variable, or you can say object, which is s1, then I will get the entire string as an output. You can see welcome is there. This is one way. Second is I can simply assign the value string s2 equal to, let's say, Java programming, and I can display the value of s2. See, I am getting welcome and then Java programming. So here I have not created an object, but still you can assign the string value to string object, or you can say reference variable. And same way you can create an array the way I explained. Let's say I'm creating one array of character, and let me give a few characters. Let's say A, and then B, and let's say C. And here if I write string s3 equal to new string, and if I pass C, and at the end if I display the value of s3, then also I'll get the string. You can see ABC. And so you can go with any of the option. If you want to assign string value, then either you create an object of string, while creating object pass the value or pass the string. Second is you can create a character array, and then you can club it by passing this array name. And straight away, if you don't want to use any methods of string class, then simply you can assign the value to object. But the only limitation of doing this is you cannot have access of all the methods of string class. Yesterday only I was explaining that there are many methods. See, if I write s1 dot, you can see I'm getting many methods, and each and every method is having specific task to do. And today only we are going to see most of the methods. The methods are very interesting. You can split it, you can remove the extra spaces, you can find the substring, you can replace it, you can concat the two different strings. See, you can convert it into the lowercase to uppercase, you can trim it, you can find the particular character at specific index. So for example, if you have large string and you want to find that at index number 5 what is the character, then you can use this method caret. And so there are many very interesting methods, and today only we are going to discuss those methods. So that's why whenever you want to access the inbuilt methods of string class, it is always advisable that you create an object. But if you want to simply assign the value to any string variable for any short or specific task, then you don't need to create an object. Simply you can assign the value the way I have assigned the value to variable s2. Is it fine so far? If you have any doubt, then tell me.
सर क्या हम s2 डॉट करेंगे तो कुछ आएगा?
Yes, again we'll get the methods. Let me just see. See, I'll get the same methods again because s2 is not a normal variable. It is an object. But the only limitation is whenever you will go with string s2, see here I have created an object. Here I have simply created an object without using new keyword. Can anyone tell me what is the difference between string s1 and string s2? Anyone?
Sir, object
Means
S1 S2
सब उसमें पैरामीटर पास हुआ है, इसमें डायरेक्ट आपने स्ट्रिंग वैल्यू असाइन कर दी.
so see again both the things are
मेमोरी रिलेटेड होगा कुछ?
yes, correct.
मेमोरी रिलेटेड. इसमें वो जो ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट किया है ना, तो उसमें मेमोरी वो ऐसे एलोकेट होगी डायरेक्टली, और इसमें कुछ फर्क होता है, वो पता है क्या है? वो कुछ स्पेसिफिकली नहीं पता.
You got the point. See, for string handling in Java, there is one concept which is known as a string constant pool. Let me just explain you. I can explain it through Paint. This concept is known as string constant pool. So what happens in case of string? Let's say I am using two string variable like this. One is string s1 equal to for example hello. Second I'm doing string s2 equal to let's say hello. Then I'm doing string s3 equal to new string, and then I'm passing hello. Let's say hello1, and string s4 equal to new string, and here I'm passing again hello1. And so I have taken two scenarios. In first case, where is it? It's gone. I am not able to undo. See, there are two cases. Case number one is I am having two variables. Let's say string s1 is hello and string s2 is also hello. Then my second scenario is I am having two more object of string class, and that I am doing using new keyword. So string s3 is new string, and then I am passing hello1. Having one more variable s4 new string, and same string is there hello1. And so let's say this is my scenario. So now can anyone tell me what could be the difference in both the cases as far as memory is concerned?
सर कहना है?
Yes.
सर शायद ऐसा होगा कि वो जो हमने ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट किया जाता है, तो वहाँ पे पूरी स्ट्रिंग जो क्लास है उसमें जितने भी मेथड है तो सबका ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट होगा, और जो हमने हेलो ऊपर किया है उसमें सिर्फ उतना ही होगा, हेलो जितना ही.
Okay, see, that kind of thing will not be there, but whenever you are not creating an object using new keyword, then what will happen? Whenever it will find first string, let's say string s1 is equal to hello, then in this string constant pool, this hello will be there. So let's say this is your pool, fine, and this is your string constant pool. and hello will be there here. Let me just write hello. And so just assume that this is your string constant pool. And so whenever you create string literal, you can say that this is not an object. It's a normal variable. See, while assigning the value to any variable, we generally used to write integer a is equal to 10, float b is equal to, let's say, 5.6, something like this. So this is equivalent to that case. String s1 is equal to hello. So we can say this is a string literal. And while using string literal, what JVM will do? It will always check that in string constant pool if this kind of string is available or not. So every time whenever you assign the string value to string literal, then it will store all the values in this constant pool. And here let's say I'm having 5 variables and all these strings are different, then all 5 strings will be stored in this constant pool. तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा, जब मैं लिखता हूँ string s1 is equal to hello, then JVM will go and it will check for hello string in the string constant pool. If this string is exist, if it is already there in this pool, then what it will do? It will not create a new object. Simply it will give the reference to the pooled instance. Are you getting me? And if it doesn't exist, then a new string instant will be created. I mean, new object will be created, and then the string will be placed in the constant pool. Are you getting me?
Sir, repeat karo na.
Yeah. Let me go with different case. String. Let's say string s is equal to hi, and string ss is equal to welcome. And just go with this case. I am having two string literal s and ss, and I have stored hi to s and welcome to ss. So now whenever I assign the string value to any string literal, what JVM will do? It will go in the string constant pool to check whether this kind of string is available or not. So here, for example, in string constant pool, let's say as of now there is nothing. There is nothing in the string constant pool. It is empty. Fine. So I am getting string s is equal to I. So what it will do? It will check for the same string in the string constant pool, and it will find that there is nothing. And if there is nothing, then what it will do? It will store this value here, and an object will be created. What is the object? Object is s. तो यहाँ पे आपका जो ऑब्जेक्ट है वो क्रिएट हो गया s. Let's say this is your object, and this object will refer this value in the string constant pool, something like this. So far, are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Now whenever I come to the second point where I'm storing welcome to ss, again what it will do, JVM will check for this welcome string in the string constant pool. So again this string is not there. Welcome नाम की कोई string यहाँ पे constant pool में है ही नहीं. Then what it will do, will place that string here, which is welcome, and if it is not there, we'll create new object for ss, even though I am not using new keyword. तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा, second object create हो जाएगा, which is ss, and this object will refer the second string, I mean this one. Fine. Now imagine the first scenario. I'm talking about this one now. See, I'm getting string s1 is equal to hello. So JVM will check for this hello string in the string constant pool. As of now, hello is not there, so it will display hello here. I mean, it will store hello in the constant pool, and it will create one object which is s1. Let's say I have created an object s1, and this object will refer hello like this. Fine. Now whenever I go and find the second statement string s2 is equal to hello. JVM will check for this hello string in the string constant pool, and if it is there, see now the case is there, hello is displayed there. If it is there, it will never create new object. It will never create new object. Fine. So S1 and S2 both will refer the same string. So memory occupation will be done only once, like this, and it will save the memory. Both the objects will refer the same thing, will refer the same string in the string constant pool. Are you getting the concept? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and if you go with new keyword, then what will happen? Even though the strings are same, every time it will create the object. See, for this case number 2, even though hello 1 is there with both the objects, you can see here hello 1 is there as a parameter in both the objects. Then again it will create both the objects S3 and S4. Fine, it will create both the objects even though the strings are same. Are you getting me? And in the first case, you can see even though strings are same, it doesn't create new object. It will create object only once, and then for rest of the literals, it will refer the same string from the string constant pool. So that's the only difference. Otherwise, you can assign string value to string literal, or you can assign string value to string object. It's very simple. Now, are you getting this concept? Let me know if you are not getting. This is very interesting. Any doubt? कहाँ गए सब?
No, sir. No, sir. No doubt.
कोई है यहाँ पे other than नीलई?
Sir, no doubt.
Okay, great. So still, if you have any doubt, you can tell me so that I can explain it again, because this is very important to understand such kind of concept. Because these are the very silly things which a normal programmers are not having an idea. आप किसी को पूछेंगे तो उसको इतना ही पता होगा कि ये दोनों तरीके से हम कर सकते हैं, but why? Then you will have no answer, and I don't want you to be like that. हम अभी जो कुछ भी स्टडी कर रहे हैं तो हमको उसमें पूरा अंदर जाके देखना है कि उसमें क्या होता है. And I hope it is clear. So that's the only difference. Whenever you go for literal, and if you store same string in both the literals, then it will not create object every time. But while creating object using new keyword, even though the strings are same, it will create objects for each string, even though the strings are same. Is it fine? The concept of string constant pool? क्या हुआ आज? किसी को मूड नहीं है
Yes,
क्या?
sir. Yes,
I am
sir.
not getting frequent interaction. किसी ने कुछ बुरा बोल दिया है आज? क्या हुआ? कौशिक सर ने कुछ बोल दिया?
नहीं सर.
फिर क्या हुआ?
अरे नहीं सर.
तो कोई बात नहीं, चलो ऐसा हो तो बोल देना, मैं उसको बुरा बोल दूंगा.
नहीं सर.
Okay, great. चलो. Now let me explain few more things regarding string. See, for string related functions, there are three inbuilt classes. One is string, which I already talked about. Then there is one more class which is string buffer, and one more class which is string builder. And generally, whenever you talk about Java string, then I can say that Java string is immutable. Can anyone tell me what do you mean by immutable? I can say that Java strings are immutable. So what does it mean by immutable?
No idea, sir.
Yeah, so immutable means we cannot modify the value, we cannot change the string. And if you try to change the string and if it gets done, then every time new instance will be created. So for example, if I say I am having one string variable, string s2 is equal to welcome, and if I say I want to modify this value, so modify in the sense I can append some values. And for example, मुझे ऐसा लिखना है कि welcome to India, for example welcome to India, तो मुझे यहाँ पे to India को append करना पड़ता है. तो वो मैं स्ट्रिंग की कोई मेथड ऐसी है ही नहीं कि वहां पे मैं उसको append कर सकूं. And that's why string is immutable. Once you have assigned the value to string literal, you cannot change the value because Java strings are immutable. And for mutable strings, you can say you can append the value, you can concat two strings, and you can perform many other operations. So if I want to modify the string value, then I need to go and I need to use the methods of string buffer and string builder class. That's the only difference between string and string buffer and string builder. Using string class, I cannot modify the string value. Whatever value is there, based on that value only I can perform and I can use the inbuilt methods. But
Sir,
whenever it comes to modification, I cannot do it. Yes.
सर मतलब आप ये कह रहे हो कि अब S2 में हम लोग कोई दूसरा वैल्यू नहीं डाल सकते?
Correct. I cannot assign the another string also, and I cannot even modify this string which is already there. But if I will do like this, let's say if I create an object of string buffer, let's say s4 equal to new string buffer, and यहाँ पे मैं कुछ लिखता हूँ, let's say India. I can say that s4 is having India. Now if I want to modify this string, then I can do it because this string is part of string buffer. It is not part of string. And string is immutable, but other than string buffer and string builder are mutable. It means you can modify the values. Let me just explain it. See, I have already one string which is s1. Now if I write s1 dot append, not there, because strings are immutable. Now for example, if I create one more object of string buffer, let's say sb equal to new string buffer, and if I give, let's say welcome to, now if I write sb dot, you can say I'm getting append method there. It means you can modify this value, you can modify the existing string. Is it fine? Yes or no? See, I'm getting welcome to India. So earlier it was welcome to only, and now I want to modify it and I want to append India to the existing string. So what I have done, I have appended this text India. And if it was string, then I cannot do it because you can see here welcome is there with s1, and if I want to append something in s1, then there is no such method. You can see append is not there because you cannot modify the string values. String is immutable in Java.
S2 में होगा कि S2 में भी नहीं होगा?
No, S2 में भी वहां पे भी हम append तो नहीं कर सकते. See, because after all it is string only, it is not string buffer. I am not saying
Okay.
if you can do it using new keyword then and only then you cannot append. If it is string, then you cannot do it because string is immutable, while string buffer and string builder are not immutable. It means it is mutable. You can modify the values. Is it fine? Are you getting this?
Yes.
Okay, great. So that is one more difference between string and string buffer. So later on we are going to discuss few methods of string buffer and string builder also. And at that time I will let you know what is the exact difference between string buffer and string builder as well. But as of now you can compare string and string builder, or you can compare string and string buffer, and that's the only difference. String is immutable, so you cannot modify it, but string buffer you can modify it. So far, any doubt? If you don't have any doubt, then I am done with the introductory part of string, and now we will switch over to the methods. Yesterday only I was saying that there are many methods and each method is very useful. Any doubt? Few people are saying no. What about others? It seems that there are 2 to 3 people only today. Rusi, then Hardik, Abhishek. Yeah, now slowly people have started. Okay, great. So if you are fine with the introductory part of string, let us start few very important methods of string class. So what we will do, we will discuss each method in detail with an example. So this is the method, this is the return type, then parameter. Here you can see the description as well, and then we will try to see how it can be implemented. If needed, I can increase the font size also. Yeah. So let's say first method is caret. Name of the method is caret. What it will do? It will return the character. What is the syntax? As a parameter, you need to pass an index. And what it will do? It returns the character value for the particular index. So name says everything. If I am having any string, let's say I am having this string. For example, where is it? For example, I am having this string. String s1 is equal to new string welcome. And index will start from 0. So at index number 0, W is there. At index number 1, E is there. I want to find specific character at index number 5. So let's say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I want to find this character. मुझे अभी पता नहीं है, but मुझे ऐसा find करना है कि at index number 5 which character is there. Then I can always use this method, caret method. At particular index, what character is there? If I want to find that concept, then I can go with caret method. Are you getting this method?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now let's see how to use this method. The syntax is very simple. Use the method caret and pass the index. And this method is of string class. So can anyone tell me, if I want to access this method, what should I do? I want to access caret method of string class. What should I do? Anyone?
सर ये स्टैटिक मेथड है या नॉन स्टैटिक?
All the methods are non-static.
तो डायरेक्टली स्ट्रिंग डॉट लिख सकते हैं, वो ऑब्जेक्ट डॉट लिख सकते हैं.
Correct.
s1 डॉट.
Correct. So for example, I have created one object, string s1 is equal to new string, and let's say I am using welcome to string functions. This is my string. Fine. Let me just print the value. Then it will give a welcome to string functions, and you can see here. Now if I want to find that at index number, let's say at index number 10, what is the character? So what I can do, I can display it. As you have said, I am already having an object of string class. I can use it s1 dot, and you can see I will find all the methods. Whatever methods are there in the doc file, all the methods are listed here also. Fine. So we are going to discuss this method caret. You need to pass the index. I want to find character at index number 10. So I can give that index. And when I will execute this file, then it will return the character which is specified at index number 10. Let me run this file. I have what is it? Is
સર
it
બરોબર જ
space?
છે.
Is it
હા
space?
સર સ્પેસ જ છે.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Yes, there is space. Now let me go with 11. I should get S. And you can see capital S is there. फाइन. तो अभी आपके लॉजिक में कहीं आपको ऐसी रिक्वायरमेंट है कि यू वांट टू फाइंड द स्पेसिफिक कैरेक्टर एट ईच इंडेक्स, तो आप यहाँ पे लूप के अंदर ये स्ट्रिंग को आप पास कर सकते हो और you can go for each index and you can check which character is there. So this function is very important. This method is widely used. Is it fine? Are you getting what this method is doing?
યસ.
Okay, great. So you just need to remember that it will give the specific character at the mentioned index. यहाँ पे मैं जो इंडेक्स डालता हूँ वहां पे कौन सा कैरेक्टर है वो मुझे मिलेगा. That's the only use of caret method. Now the second method is length. This is also a very important function. Whenever you want to find the length of any string, then you can use this function length. Fine. So what you can do, you can simply use it. Let's say I want to find length of s1, then I can use s1 dot length function. It is there. So you can say I'm getting 27. So there are 27 characters in this string. This is the length of the given string. Is it fine? It's very easy. See, you can reply through chat box also, so that I can come to know that you are getting. If you don't want to speak, that's fine. But at least you can reply yes or no. Yeah, great. Let's move to the next method, which is string format. But as of now, I don't want to explain this method because this is not widely used. So I am not saying we will not cover this method. We will cover it. It's like in Java also you can go with access specifier. You can use %d, you can use %f. So you can see returns a formatted string. But we are going to discuss it later on because this is rarely used method. So both the methods are not widely used. But still I will discuss it, don't worry. Then the next method is substring, which is very important method and widely used method. What it does, returns substring for given begin index. So you have substring with one parameter and with two parameters. Both the methods are same, but the parameters are different. Overloaded methods are there, you can see. So this first substring method is having one parameter where you can pass the beginning index. So what substring will do, it will give the portion of your string. So for example, I am having one string where 27 characters are there. And if I use this method and if I pass 5, so from 5 I want to begin this string. From index number 5 I want to display all the characters, and then it will display all the characters. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. And for this second method, you will have to pass two parameters where you can give the starting index and you can give the ending index. So for example, for my string welcome to string functions, मुझे for example इतना प्रिंट करना है to string, तो मुझे वो पता होना चाहिए कि t की जो इंडेक्स है वो कौन सी इंडेक्स है, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So as a beginning index I can pass 8, then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and last index will be 16. So if I pass two values, then I will get two string. But मैं यहाँ पे पहली इंडेक्स डालूंगा और फिर कुछ नहीं पास करूंगा तो वो क्या करेगा? From t it will start and it will display the entire string. Is it fine? Are you getting this?
सर एक बार करो ना.
Okay, let me just give an example. See, the method which we are discussing is substring. So what we will do, system.out.println s1 dot, and the method is substring. And you can see substring method is having one parameter as well as the method is having two parameters. In the first method, you just need to give the beginning index. It will return a string that is a substring of the string, and it will begin from the specific index. So for example, if I'm using it and if I give, let's say 2, what it will do? Can anyone tell me what it will do?
इसे चलो
Yeah, I already executed it. See, 0, 1 and 2. So from index number 2, it will start displaying all the characters till end of the string, because I am not giving any ending index. मैंने यहाँ पे beginning index दिए वो 2 है. So 0, 1 and 2. So from 2 it will start putting or it will start displaying all the characters. तो यहाँ पे देखो L से start हुआ और पूरी string यहाँ पे उसने display कर दी. Is it fine? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
हेलो
Yeah. And
हेलो सर
yes.
सर मेरे को नेटवर्क में
Sir.
प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है तो कुछ समझ नहीं आया.
Yeah, it's fine. I am explaining it again. Don't worry. And later on you can even refer the video also. Fine. So don't worry about it.
Sir, substring repeat करो ना एक बार.
Sorry.
Substring repeat करो ना.
Yeah, I am doing it. Don't worry. See, ये जो सबस्ट्रिंग मेथड है वो क्या करेगा, जो हमारी पूरी स्ट्रिंग है उसमें से मुझे स्ट्रिंग का कोई पोर्शन मुझे निकालना है. फॉर एग्जांपल कभी मुझे ऐसी रिक्वायरमेंट है कि मुझे फर्स्ट 10 कैरेक्टर डिस्प्ले करना है, कभी ऐसा है कि बीच वाले कोई कैरेक्टर्स मुझे डिस्प्ले करना है, कभी ऐसा है कि लास्ट वाले कोई कैरेक्टर्स डिस्प्ले करना है. It means whenever you want to find the portion of string, then you need to use this method substring. Substring means part of a string. ये मेरी पूरी जो string है उसका मुझे कोई part चाहिए. In that case I need to use substring. तो अभी जो मैं substring यहाँ पे यूज करता हूँ तो उसके लिए मुझे दो कंस्ट्रक्टर मिलते हैं. In one case I can go with one parameter where I can simply pass the beginning index. तो इसका क्या काम है, यहाँ पे मैं जो beginning index डालता हूँ 2, तो ये string में से वो जो 0, 1 and 2, it means I will get L. So from this index it will start displaying all the characters till end of the string. तो L से start करके वो पूरी string आपको यहाँ पे मिलेगी. Similarly, if I write s1 dot substring and let's say I'm giving 10, तो क्या करेगा? क्या करेगा कोई बोलेगा?
सिर्फ 10 प्रिंट करेगा.
No. See what it will do? The beginning index is 10. तो वो जो हमारी string है उसमें से पहले वो काउंट करेगा कि वहां पे 10 इंडेक्स पे कौन सा कैरेक्टर है. So let's say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. 10 पे यहाँ पे एक स्पेस है तो मुझे वो बिगिनिंग इंडेक्स मिल गई. यहाँ से मुझे स्ट्रिंग को डिस्प्ले करने का स्टार्ट करना है. So it will begin displaying all the characters from this place and it will give the rest of the entire string. तो मुझे स्पेस मिलेगी और यहाँ पे स्ट्रिंग फंक्शंस जो लिखा हुआ है वो भी मिलेगा. You can see space and string functions. Similarly, if I write let's say 25, तो क्या करेगा, वो यहाँ से काउंट करेगा at 25 index what is the character. जो कैरेक्टर उसको मिलेगा वहां से पूरी स्ट्रिंग को प्रिंट कर देगा. And because in this string the length is 27, so you can see I will get 2 characters only. Total characters are 27. So surely at index number 25 the character would be n. So it will display n and s. Is it clear now, substring?
Yes sir.
Yeah. And the second version of substring method says you need to pass 2 parameters. You can pass even 2 parameters for this same method. Let's say I'm giving 2 and you can give the ending index also. Let's say I'm giving 10. Earlier, what was the case? If I give 2, then from 2 it will display entire string. But now I don't want that kind of thing. I want to start it from 2 and I want to display the characters from index number 2 to 10 only. 2 से पहले वाला भी मुझे नहीं चाहिए, 10 के बाद वाला भी नहीं चाहिए. तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा 0, 1 and 2. So it will start displaying the characters from L and it will go till 10th character. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 till this. L come 2. This would be the output. You can see L come 2. Fine. So here you can go with beginning and ending index, and in the first case you can simply give the beginning index. Any doubt in substring method for both the cases?
नहीं सर, but सर suppose
Yes. Yes.
सर suppose जैसे जो ये 2 तक आपने लिया ना अभी 10,
Yes.
अगर ये 11 होगा तो स्पेस होगी कि नहीं,
Yes.
वो हमें कैसे पता चलेगा?
You will see, you will just find something like this. For example, if you give 2 and 11, then as of now you will not have an idea about this space, but if you will select it, then you will surely get it.
Okay sir.
Fine. And you can remove the extra spaces also. That also we are going to discuss. Don't worry. For example, by mistake, if I have given 2, 3 or 5 spaces, then every time it will count the characters. So that should not be the case. By mistake, if user has given the wrong spaces, then you can remove those spaces also using one of the method. Fine. Any more doubts?
No sir.
Okay, great. Then
No,
the
sir.
next method is substring we have covered. Then boolean contains. Yeah. See what it does. It returns true or false after matching the sequence of char value. Contain, name says everything. What it will do? This method will search for the characters which we specify here. तो यहाँ पे मैं कोई कैरेक्टर डालता हूँ तो वो क्या करेगा, वो चेक करेगा कि हमारी जो स्ट्रिंग है उसमें कैरेक्टर की सीक्वेंस है. इफ इट इज देयर देन इट विल रिटर्न ट्रू, इफ इट इज नॉट देयर देन इट विल रिटर्न false. And you can pass sequence of characters. So I mean you can pass string also. It is not that it will check for individual character. तो ये ऐसा बोल रहा है कि यहाँ पे फॉर एग्जांपल मैंने लिखा है वेलकम टू स्ट्रिंग फंक्शंस. मुझे ऐसा चेक करना है कि टू इज देयर इन दिस स्ट्रिंग और नॉट, वेदर दिस स्ट्रिंग कंटेन्स 2. इफ यस देन इट विल रिटर्न ट्रू, इफ नो देन इट विल रिटर्न फॉल्स. और या मुझे ऐसा भी चेक करना है कि इफ दिस स्ट्रिंग कंटेन्स tri, if tri is there in this string then it will return true, or else it will return false. So what you can do, you can check it for s1 dot, the method is contain, see contains, and here you can give, let's say I am giving 2. So what do you think, what should be the output?
True.
S1 dot contains 2. Yes, 2 is there. S1 surely contains 2, so we will get true. And you can say I'm getting true. But if I give TOO, TOO is not there, so I should get false. And you can see I'm getting false. तो कभी आपको ऐसी रिक्वायरमेंट है कि आपको कोई स्पेसिफिक सीक्वेंस ऑफ कैरेक्टर को चेक करना है कि whether this string contains those characters or not, then you can simply use this method contains. Are you getting this?
Yes sir.
Okay, great. Sorry. Then let me go with the next method. Substring contains, then join. It will take time, so let me just skip it. See, as of now I am introducing the easiest methods so that you can understand it easily and you know how to use it. And in tomorrow's session we will discuss the remaining methods also, so don't worry about those methods. Then this method is also very important if you want to check whether two strings are equal or not. So it will check the equality of string with the given object. And if you have two string object, and if you want to see whether both are equal or not, then you can use this method. So now let me do it. Let's say I'm having one more string s2 equal to new string, and if I'm giving welcome to Java, and now I want to check whether s1 and s2 are equal or not. So what I can do like this: s1 dot equals, and I can give s2. So what do you think? Both are equal or not?
No.
No. And that's why I'm getting false. But if I give same value, now you can see both the objects are having same value, welcome to string functions. And that's why I'm getting true. Is it fine? It's very easy.
Yes, sir.
Great. Then the next method is empty. This is also very important method. Whenever you want to check whether the given string is empty or not, in that case you can use this method. So simply you can use isEmpty method. How you can use it? Using the object, and you are already having the object. Let's say s1 dot, I want to check is it empty or not. If it is empty, then it will return true, otherwise it will return false. So I'm getting false because s1 is not empty. Now same thing for s2. If I do like let me just remove this string, now it is empty. And if I go with s2 dot is empty, then you can see at the end I'm getting true because s2 is empty. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Sorry.
સર
Yes.
આપણે S2 માં ઓલા બે બ્રેકેટ વચ્ચે વાઇટ સ્પેસ હોય તો એ એમ્પ્ટી કન્સિડર થાય કે નો થાય?
Here?
યસ.
No, now this is not empty.
હા, 0 થી ઇન્ડેક્સ ઉપર આવી જાય ને?
Yes, character, whatever character we give, it could be white spaces also. So now this is not empty, space is there. Right? But if you want to remove it, then using trim function you can do it. That also we are going to discuss. Fine?
યસ.
Okay, great. Now the next one is concat. It concatenates the specified string. मुझे किसी दो string को concat करनी है, combine करनी है, तो that also I can do. It's very simple. I can use this method concat, and I can pass the string value which I want to concat. कोई भी मेथड को आपको यूज करनी है तो वो मेथड का नेम पता होना चाहिए, उसका पैरामीटर, देन यू कैन यूज इट. और वो भी पता होना चाहिए कि ये मेथड है वो कौन से क्लास की है. concat मेथड इज ऑफ स्ट्रिंग क्लास, तो उसको एक्सेस करने के लिए आई नीड ऑब्जेक्ट, and we are already having that object, so we can use it object.concat, and I can pass the string. So what we will do here, let's say we are having string s1 like this, s2 is empty, and what I want to do, let's say system.out.println s1.concat, and here if I write how are you, let me run this file. So you can see welcome to string functions, and then I am getting how are you. Now can anyone tell me, if I write system.out.println s1, now what will be the output for the last statement for this one? Anyone?
સર હાવર યુ સહિત આવશે?
And this is what I am asking. Why you are asking to me? Okay, so Hardik is saying we will get welcome to string functions, and then how are you also? What about others?
मेरे को तो वही
yes
लगेगा
sir.
वेलकम टू स्ट्रिंग आएगा।
ओके, अभी
लास्ट
सबको
में
ऐसा लग रहा है कि वेलकम टू स्ट्रिंग फंक्शन से आएगा। व्हाट डू यू थिंक ऋषि?
लास्ट में हाउ आर यू भी साथ में आएगा।
ओके, सो नाउ लेट मी जस्ट रन दिस फाइल अगेन
सर 2 बार नहीं आएगा
एंड यू कैन सी।
क्योंकि ऊपर भी एक और S1 फंक्शन है ना।
Yeah, that's fine, but I was asking for the last statement only. See, and the last output is, you can see, welcome to string functions only. Why?
सर वही ना, वो हम वो परमानेंटली नहीं कर रहे हैं, सिर्फ उतने के लिए ही कर रहे हैं, प्रिंट करने के लिए।
Yes, the simplest answer is string in Java is immutable. You cannot modify the string
वो
values.
जो S1 ऑब्जेक्ट है वहां पे
Correct.
चेंज नहीं कर रहा है।
Correct. We are just concating the value. ऐसा हम नहीं बोल रहे हैं कि यहाँ पे concat किया तो S1 में हो जाएगा. You can append the value in case of string buffer and string builder, but using string class you cannot do it, and that's why Java is immutable. तो यहाँ पे एक concat मैंने इसीलिए समझाई कि यहाँ पे मैंने string को append की और I mean concat की, फिर भी जब मैं object को display कर रहा हूँ तो I am getting the original string only. Fine. I am not able to modify this given string because string in Java is immutable. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Then the next method is replace, which is also very important. It will replaces all the occurrences of the specified character. What is the syntax? So for example, for any given string, if you want to replace any specific character, then you can give the old character and you can give the new character. That's it. आपकी जो कोई स्ट्रिंग है उसमें फॉर एग्जांपल आपको आर कैरेक्टर को रिप्लेस करना है और उसको रिप्लेस करना है एस कैरेक्टर से, तो यहाँ पे आपको आर लिखना पड़ेगा, यहाँ पे आपको एस लिखना पड़ेगा। सो व्हाट इट विल डू, इट विल रिप्लेस ऑल अकरेंसेस ऑफ द ओल्ड कैरेक्टर। आपकी जो स्ट्रिंग है वहां पे, ये स्ट्रिंग में जहां पे भी आर होगा उसको एस से रिप्लेस कर देगा। तो कभी आपको ऐसी रिक्वायरमेंट है कि आई वांट टू रिप्लेस ऑल द कैरेक्टर्स, then you can use this method. Let me show you how you can use it. S1 dot replace, let's say my old character is for example R and new character is for example T, तो उसका आउटपुट क्या मिलेगा? यहाँ पे S1 में जहाँ पे भी R है, where is it, यहाँ पे string के पास है, then yeah only one, so I will get STTING. This should be the output, and you can see welcome to then STTING functions. R has been replaced with T. Similarly, let's say I'm having O multiple times, so instead of R, if I write O, then it will replace all occurrences of O with T, 1, 2 and 3. At 3 places I will get T. You can see WLC, then TME, here also TT, table tennis, and then again in functions also O is replaced with T. Is it fine? So this will simply replace the old character with new character. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Everyone, see the methods are very easy. That's why I'm going too fast. But still, if you are not getting, then let me know, because these are very important methods.
सर ये तो समझ आ गया, बट मेरा स्टार्टिंग से छूट रखा है।
वो उसमें कुछ ज्यादा नहीं था, ऐसा ही था कि यहाँ पे जैसे आपने लास्ट फ्यू मेथड्स यहाँ पे मैंने समझाई, वैसे ही यू कैन गो विथ ईच मेथड्स। पहले मैंने एक थोड़ा सा कंसेप्ट समझाया था मेमोरी पूल वाला। Fine. So this video link I will share with you, so you can refer it. And mostly I have uploaded all the videos except today's video. and today only you will get access of all the videos, so don't worry.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Then let me go to the next method. See, I'm going to go with the next session. Milan sir will not take the session, so I will take 10 to 15 minutes only. Don't worry. And if you are getting bored, then let me know so that we can stop it. If you are enjoying, then we can continue. Otherwise, we can stop the session. So at any point of time, you can stop me.
करवा दो ना सर, ये आगे
Yeah,
के
yeah.
इसी वाले तो सारे हो जाएंगे.
Yes, yes. And then the next method is again replace, but instead of single character, you can pass the character sequence. So you can pass multiple characters as well. यहाँ पे क्या था, you can pass only a single character, but आपको ऐसा करना है कि हमारी जो स्ट्रिंग है उसमें जहां जहां टू लिखा हुआ है, TO मल्टीपल कैरेक्टर्स, TO को आपको OT से रिप्लेस करना है. दैट यू कैन डू. और लेट्स से यू हैव रिक्वायरमेंट दैट जहां पे वो स्ट्रिंग लिखा है पूरा, वहां पे आपको स्ट्रिंग की वजह इंटीजर लिखना है, तो यू कैन डू दैट. So you can pass sequence of characters, multiple characters, and for that you can use this method. The method name is same, replace, but instead of individual character you can pass the entire sequence. And जो नई sequence आपको डालनी है वो भी आप यहाँ पे string में डाल सकते हो. So let me just show you. यहाँ पे मुझे for example old sequence जो है मेरी वो string है, नहीं मुझे चाहिए let's say integer. तो क्या होगा? Sorry, I need to use the function.
सर रिप्लेस, हाँ वो लिखना पड़ेगा.
One dot replace, and then I can give the character sequence which is string. This is the old sequence and I want to replace it with integer. तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा, जो S1 में जहां पे भी string है it will be replaced with integer. तो मेरा आउटपुट हो जाएगा welcome to integer functions, something like this. And you can see welcome to integer functions. Is it fine? Replace, it's very easy.
Yes sir.
Okay, great. Then next method is equals ignore case. This is also very important method. Equals ignore case. What it will do? It will compare two string and it doesn't check for the case. It means, let's say I'm having two strings and there is difference in the letters. In the one string the letters might be in capital letters, and in the other string let's say the strings are having small letter characters. Then it will ignore it. Other than the characters also, if strings are same, then it will ignore it, and that's why the name is equals ignore case. So for example, let's say I'm having two string S3 is equal to let's say India 1, and string S4 is equal to let's say India 1. Fine. So it seems that both the strings are having the same content. India 1 is there, but if you go and check for the case, then in the first string, which is S3, the string is completely in small letter, and in the second there is a combination of capital letters and small letters. Now if I want to compare whether both the strings are equal or not, so there are two functions. One is equals and one is equal ignore case. So let me just show you both the methods. If I write S3 dot equals S4, what do you think? What will be the output?
False.
Yes, if I write S3 dot equals S4, so in this case I am not ignoring the case, and it will go and check for each individual character, and it is case sensitive. So you can say I'm getting false, even though the content is same, but the characters are not same. But I want to see whether I don't want to consider the capital letters and small letters. I just want to go for content. If both the variables are having same content, then I want to display true. So in that case, you can go with the method which is S3 dot you can see this method equals ignore case. It compares this string to another string, ignoring case considerations. तो वो चेक नहीं करेगा कि कैपिटल है स्मॉल है. It will check for the content only. And if it will find that in both the string same characters are there, then it will return true. So if I write s3 dot equals ignore case s4, then I should get true. And you can see here I'm getting true. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Then let me go to the next method. We have covered this one. Split, again it will take time because I need to explain split with loop. So I'm just putting this with yellow color. Then intent is not needed. Yeah, this is very important method, index of. And again this method is widely used. Almost in all the string programs you will have to use this method, index of. Fine. So what it says, it returns the specified character value index. तो यहाँ पे ये wrong है, यहाँ पे integer नहीं होना चाहिए, character होना चाहिए. इस मेथड का काम क्या है, मैं यहाँ पे जो कैरेक्टर डालूंगा, लेट्स से आई एम गिविंग एनी कैरेक्टर, तो वो कैरेक्टर की इंडेक्स क्या है वो मुझे रिटर्न में मिलेगा. एंड दैट्स व्हाई द रिटर्न टाइप इज इंटीजर. फाइन. इंडेक्स ऑफ कैरेक्टर. So for example, if I'm using index of r, then it will search for the r character in the given string, and let's say it is find that r is at index number 2, then it will return 2. That's it. This is the use of index of method. तो यहाँ पे for example हमारी जो first string है, what is the string? Welcome to string functions. This is my string. And now if I want to see that L is located at which index, I want to find the index of character L, then what I can do, I can use the method like this, s1 dot index of which character.
L.
Why it is giving integer here? Just a minute. Returns the index within the string of the first occurrence. But this is wrong. I don't need to pass integer value. Characters must be there.
सर ऐसा तो नहीं है कि इंटीजर वैल्यू पास करेंगे तो वहाँ पे 3 लिखोगे तो L देगा.
No. In that case, caret method is applicable. See, we have discussed caret method if you remember. First one. Character at 3. If I give 3 index, then it will return the character. But यहाँ पे कोई mistake है. Let me just give the value. Yeah, and see this works. And this is not integer. It is character only. But I don't know why they are giving integer. Let me just run this while. See, I'm getting index of L, which is 2, 0, 1, and 2. So method is correct, but I am surprised why the people are saying that parameter is integer. It is not integer. It is character only. Or I think they might be converting this value into the ASCII value and all. That could be the internal things, but surely you will have to pass character only here. See, if I give index of r, then it will give the index of r in this one. So r is located at index number 13. Is it fine?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. And one more thing for this same method index of, Can anyone tell me what if I am having multiple R? Let's say I am having R 2 times. Here also R is there. Then what will happen?
पहली वाली की देगा सिर्फ.
Correct. It will give the index of first occurrence of the given character. Fine. Always remember that if you have same character multiple times, then it will give the index of first occurrence only. Then what if I want to find the second occurrence? Let's say I want to find the index of second R. What should I do now?
सर कॉमा
Yes.
करके आर तो नहीं लिखेंगे.
No, it is not possible to write R putting the comma. This is not valid.
सर क्या करना है?
मुझे ऐसा चाहिए कि वो जो सेकंड वाला R है उसका इंडेक्स चाहिए मुझे. So now for that there is one more function, but see for every individual characters you cannot do this. Either you can find the first occurrence or you can find the last occurrence. There are only two possibilities. तो यहाँ पे फॉर एग्जांपल R है वो कितनी बार है, यहाँ पे स्ट्रिंग में एक बार आता है, यहाँ पे फंक्शंस में है. And if I want to find the last occurrence of R, then I can use the last index of method. There is one more method which is s1 dot. You can see the method is last index of, and I can give R. तो यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो कि जो लास्ट वाला R है उसकी इंडेक्स है 21. So there are only two possibilities. You can get the first occurrence of the given characters, or you can find the last index of the given characters. If you have multiple R like this, and if you say I want to find the index of this R, then directly using function it is not possible. You can find the first index, or you can say an index of first character or index of last character. Is it fine?
Yes sir.
Okay, great. And if you have noticed, the same method index of is having few more parameters. See, index of enter string also. You can pass the string also. So for example, if I write 2, is it there or not? Yeah, 2 is there. And let me just run this file. Second last output, and I'm getting 8. So you can see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. तो ये जो मैंने स्ट्रिंग यहाँ पे डाली वो कहाँ से स्टार्ट होती है, that index also I can get using the same method, index of. Fine, are you getting the difference of all the methods?
Yes sir.
Yeah, so if I write index of individual character, then it will give the index of this character. If I write index of string, then for entire string it will give the starting index. If I write last index of specific character, then if I am having same character multiple times, then it will give the last index. It will give the index of last character.
सर 2 2 हुए तो
क्या हुआ?
अगर 2 2 होंगे तो
Then also it will give the first index only.
लास्ट इंडेक्स ऑफ करके 2 डाल सकते हो.
या तो वहां पे उसको लास्ट की मिलेगी. यस, करेक्ट.
ओके सर.
Yeah. Then see, now this method is very important. Index of, then you can give the character, and here you can give the index. Same method is having two parameters. You can read the description. It returns the specified character value index starting with given index. Are you getting this? Returns the specified character value index starting with given index. What does it mean?
नहीं पता चला सर.
Okay.
वो आर वाला सॉल्व हो जाएगा.
करेक्ट. नाउ यू गॉट द पॉइंट रूसी. सो यहाँ पे इसका मतलब ऐसा है कि यहाँ पे मैं फॉर एग्जांपल R लिखता हूँ, और यहाँ पे मुझे ऐसा चाहिए कि जो फर्स्ट वाला R है वो मुझे नहीं चाहिए. तो मुझे वो स्टार्टिंग इंडेक्स जो सर्चिंग करना है वो इंडेक्स यहाँ पे चेंज करनी पड़ेगी। तो मैं 10 लिख देता हूँ, तो इट विल सर्च फॉर दिस कैरेक्टर आफ्टर इंडेक्स नंबर 10 ओनली। तो कभी आपको ऐसी रिक्वायरमेंट है तो आप ऐसा भी कर सकते हो। सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ आई राइट s1 dot index of, let's say I want to search for character r, but I don't want to search for this character for entire string. Let's say I want to remove this r. तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14, let me give 15. Then it will start searching for this character after index number 15 only. And what is it, 16, is it there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. Then why I'm getting 16? This is 16 and
सर
7.
13 पे, ये पहला str वाला 13 पे,
पहला कहाँ पे? 1 2 3. Okay,
जीरो से ना सर?
it will start from 0. Yeah. Yes,
13
I
पे।
got the point. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 and 13. Yes, correct.
ये तो सर 13 से स्टार्ट होगा।
Yeah, so 13 पे already it is there, and whenever I give 13, then already character is there, so it has got the index. Fine. So I need to
14.
skip it, so I can start it from 14. तो यहाँ पे जो 14 से वो स्टार्ट होगा, फाइन, तो
तो
वो जो
16
दूसरा वाला आ रहा है उसकी मुझे इंडेक्स अभी मिल जाएगी। देखो, दिस इज द इंडेक्स ऑफ सेकंड आर यू गेटिंग मी?
यस सर, समझ गया।
Yeah, so likewise you can use index of with variety. There are various parameters, so all the index of methods are overloaded methods. This also you can use, and same thing is applicable for substring also. जैसा हमने substring में देखा था, instead of r, if I want to check for the same string multiple times, let's say to is there also, and I don't want to find the index of first two, but I want to find the index of second two. So what I can do, I can use the same method. Instead of r, I can give to, and I can start displaying, let's say 10. What is 10? I think 10 will not work.
13
okay.
14 दे दो।
The error is this, I cannot write multiple characters with single quote. I can go with 15 16 whatever, and I'm getting 18. So second to is having starting index 18. So this is how you can find the index of string also. Is it fine?
यस
सर एक क्वेश्चन है।
Yes.
सर हम एक फंक्शन के अंदर दूसरा फंक्शन डाल सकते हैं?
Why not? We can do it.
जैसे कि हम अभी ये इंडेक्स ऑफ या फिर ये अभी हमने जो किया लास्ट में, उसके अंदर हम रिप्लेस डाल दे कि हमें शायद वो नहीं चाहिए, तो उसके अंदर रिप्लेस का यूज कर सकते हैं?
Yes, and that is what we need to do while putting the logic. As of now, I am just giving an idea. Fine. फिर मैं ऐसा कोई जो कॉम्प्लेक्स प्रोग्राम आपको दूंगा उसमें यही करना पड़ेगा कि सब स्ट्रिंग के अंदर आपको यहाँ पे 2 लिखा है, तो मुझे 2 नहीं लिखना है, मुझे कोई स्पेसिफिक इंडेक्स चाहिए, तो यहाँ पे भी मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ, इंस्टेड ऑफ 2 आई कैन राइट s1 डॉट इंडेक्स ऑफ एंड लेट्स से आई एम गिविंग t। तो क्या होगा, पहले एग्जीक्यूट होगा इंडेक्स ऑफ t, तो यहाँ पे t की जो इंडेक्स है वो मुझे मिल गई, यहाँ से वो पूरी स्ट्रिंग को डिस्प्ले कर देगा। And you can see, yeah, this one. So likewise you can use the functions inside the function also. Nested functions are also possible. As per your requirement, you need to use it. Fine.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, and let me go with the last method. I don't want to cover everything because otherwise you will get bored, because I'll have to revise everything. And let me go with the last two methods. Let's discuss two lowercase and uppercase, and these are the very easy methods. Trim we will discuss tomorrow. This is also a very important method. So if you want to convert your entire string into lowercase or uppercase, then you can use the methods like s1 dot to lowercase. That's it. It will display the entire string in lowercase letters. You can see whatever capital letters were there, now each letter is capital letter. Earlier W and S and F was these are the characters which were in capital letters. Now it is in small letters. And same way, if you want to convert the entire string in capital letters, then also you can do it. You can see. And so you can easily play with all the functions. And if you know use of each and every function, then you can fulfill your requirement easily. क्योंकि आपको मैं जब अभी आगे प्रोग्राम दूंगा तो उसमें ऐसे ही कुछ रिक्वायरमेंट होगी कि आपको जो स्ट्रिंग है उसमें ही प्ले करना है, वहां पे कोई इंडेक्स पे कोई कैरेक्टर है उसको आपको वो गेट करना है, कोई पर्टिकुलर इंडेक्स पे कौन सा कैरेक्टर है वो गेट करना है, कोई स्टार्टिंग इंडेक्स से एंडिंग इंडेक्स तक की जो स्ट्रिंग है वो आपको गेट करनी है. Then these are the various things which you can do using the discussed string functions. Fine. So far any doubt? Otherwise, I am about to end the session for today, and we will discuss the remaining methods tomorrow. Tomorrow I will cover all the methods. If you have any doubt in any method, then tell me. Otherwise, you are free for today.
No, sir.
As of now, I am having 17 participants only, and this shows how good I am teaching. Earlier, it was 32.
सब खाने चले जाते ना सर एक्चुअली लास्ट पीरियड.
Yeah. So it happens. Don't worry, it's fine. Because
सर वो सर आप मॉड्यूल 2 भी डाल देना ना.
today only, yes, that's why I said that all the videos are prepared. Otherwise पहले क्या था कि वो जो वीडियोस है वो रैंडमली पड़े हुए थे, तो आज मैंने वो कल डाउनलोड कर लिए हैं और रीनेम भी कर दिए. सो टुडे ओनली आई विल अपलोड एवरीथिंग इन दी कैनवास.
थैंक यू सर.
Yeah, okay, then have a great lunch. Bye bye, take care everyone.
बाय सर.
Bye bye.